right, earlier we were looking at the fact that a much anticipated judgment from the Deputy Chief Justice Raymond Zondo not delivered today. He's said that he needs more time to go through documentation, and he will reveal tomorrow whether or not he will accede to recusing himself from the Zondo Commission. That's at the request of former President Jacob Zuma. Let's look at the implications here for Zondo and Zuma. We're joined by Professor Tinyiko Maluleke tonight. Prof, thank you for being with us. The highly anticipated judgment didn't happen today. What do you expect tomorrow?
Well, I think it's a good thing that Judge Zondo is communicating and demonstrating that he wants to consider this very carefully, that he doesn't want to rush into a decision. I think it's important. It's an important part of the process. And but I don't think there's been any evidence until now that he will grant this request, because to grant this request will be effectively to collapse the commission. That's really what this request is all about.
Can you explain that, Prof? Because a lot of people are saying that this will be the end of the Zondo Commission. So you're saying that there's no space really for another judge to step in to hear the testimony of one witness, former President Jacob Zuma, of course, considering he's been central to the testimony of many who've appeared before the Zondo Commission.
Well, you see, I mean, if Judge Zondo recuses himself for one witness only, it taints the entire commission process, and it changes the tenor and the color of it, I think. And I don't even know if it is possible for him to recuse himself just for one witness and come back again. I am not convinced that there is enough evidence of bias, because that's really what we're talking about, that he is biased.
Yeah.
And I have a sense that the Zuma team made a mistake of first appearing before the commission. This would have been a much stronger case had they, from the beginning of the process, from the get-go, had they said, we are not coming because we foresee problems, because there are relations and all these issues that they are now raising. But the fact that they first appeared before this commission and have given the impression that they trusted the commission to prosecute the matters before it, now it does look as if they came in, they saw, and they didn't like what they had and what they saw, and now they want to change, if you like, their tack.
And I mean, if Zondo, I agree, he probably won't, but if he recuses himself, or if he says that he will for one witness, surely every other witness that he's questioned in any vaguely vigorous way will also stand up and shout bias, bias.
Yes, there's going to be a domino effect where he to recuse himself for former President Zuma. Why shouldn't he recuse himself for other people? I can see many other people clamoring for the same. So I don't know. I think Justice Zondo is such a man or such a person that if indeed he thought there was something tangible, he would recuse himself. I get that impression. Even the fact that he wants to think carefully about this is part of that authenticity that he exudes. I don't think he will recuse himself if he is not satisfied that there is need to, given the dire consequences of a recusal by him at this point.
Prof, if he doesn't, what are the options for former President Zuma? Because of his previous legal strategies, presumably he won't just let this go.
Well, the legal team of former President Zuma has already told us what their strategy is, because they have threatened to go to court to review a decision by Justice Zondo that is contrary to their wishes. So that is their next step, obviously. According to them, they've said that they are going to go to court. Now, to go to court is, of course, open to them, but whether they will find relief in court is quite another. And I think if they go to court, we'll have to wait for that court to make a decision.
All right, thank you very much. Unfortunately, we have to leave it there. Professor Tinyiko Maluleke from the University of Pretoria.